What the hell? This came out of nowhere. Dallas Mavericks agreed to trade with New York's Knicks for Kristaps Porzingis. The Dallas Mavericks have agreed to trade. Let's see what they're doing. Holy crap. The trade also includes the Knicks sending Courtney Lee, Tim Hardaway Jr. to the Mavericks in return for Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr., and DeAndre Jordan. The deal may also include draft assets. The Mavs are working to acquire a first-round pick to include in the deal, source told ESPN's Tim McMahon. They owe their own protected first-rounder to the Atlanta Hawks as part of the draft night trade to acquire Luka Doncic. Jordan and Matthews both have expiring contracts. Earlier Thursday, Porzingis met with the Knicks and left franchise officials with the impression that he wanted to be traded. League sources told ESPN Porzingis can be a restricted free agent this summer. There's been a strong The Knicks are 10-40 and have struggled without the 23-year-old Porzingis, who has been sidelined for nearly a year with an ACL injury. He was evaluated in January by team medical staff, which confirmed that his knee is healing well. This is nuts. I just saw it pop up. Porzingis was averaging a career best 22.7 points per game before he was lost with the ACL tear. Porzingis and his brother, I don't even know his brother, that's crazy, who is his agent, met with the Knicks Thursday morning to discuss his frustration with the franchise losing and past dysfunction. Let's see. This is nuts. How did this... I just saw this and what the hell? So Dennis Smith, who's going to run point? Well, I guess Luka, duh. Wow. This is crazy. So let's look at the roster real quick. So they have Kostas Antetokounmpo, JJ Barea, who's hurt, Harrison Barnes, Jalen Brunson, Luka, Dorian Finney-Smith, Devin Harris, DeAndre gone, Maxey still there, Wesley's gone, Dirk, Dwight. So let's see. They have 3 points, and then that's crazy. But Luka and Kristaps, wow. So let's see. I want to see how much. Is left on the contract. So Tim Hardaway, that's another year. See, I thought they were going to make a trade with the Knicks, but it'd be for Frank, not Kristaps. Wow. I just can't believe this happened. If this is happening, I just can't believe it's happening. Courtney Lee, how long is his contract for? Is it another year? Of course, I don't think the Mavs will be mad if 2 years remaining. And then Hardaway's is 2, I think, also. 3. So that just wipes out anything for free agency. But you got Kristaps, which is beyond insane. this is crazy. I don't know what this means for the Knicks, what they're going to do now at all. And it makes me think, man, Anthony Davis might just want to go straight. Let's see. Yeah, 2 years that Courtney will be done, but Kristaps will. He'll have his new contract. But that would mean it's crazy that the main piece that they're getting back is a player that they, under Phil Jackson, that they passed up on. So, and Kristaps Porzingis is a player that the Mavs wanted when he was in the draft, and I don't think they could go up to where Kristaps was. Where I'm trying to think, I know the Greek Freak, the Mavs wanted him, and nobody knew how good he was going to be. But I think with Kristaps, they wanted him, but they just couldn't move up. All for people like DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard. And now they just got Porzingis for 2 expiring contracts and Dennis Smith Jr., which I think Dennis Smith Jr. is going to be doing amazing. I just wish that, I mean, this is the only way that you can get somebody this good. But I think the Knicks are going to be happy with Dennis Smith Jr. He kind of needs his own team to run, kind of like Westbrook, when Westbrook and Durant had Scotty Brooks that just let him go. A lot of people didn't like Scotty Brooks because of the end of the game stuff. It'd be isolation. But that's a good coach to have as they're becoming better players. Because he's not going to do what Rick Carlisle does and sit your ass on the bench when you, for instance, you cross somebody over and you get in the lane and you jump for a floater, but like a big center gets right in the way, and then you try to pass it out behind you and you're caught in the air and you got to pass it. Dennis Smith Jr. does that a lot. So just be prepared for that. But this is the only thing the Mavs will have problems with now, for sure, is getting what goes behind them on defense. Because I know Kristaps, he's a pretty good defensive player, but he's not. Blocks the game 2.4, so it's more than what DeAndre is doing right now. But DeAndre still has that intimidation for some reason. Looks like he's starting to lose it, though. But I think Porzingis is going to have to play center. But if I was Anthony Davis now, Luka, Kristaps, and AD, that sounds like a better group to go to and just go to free agency. If he can make it to free agency, and the Mavs have Luka, Kristaps, and I mean, Jalen Brunson's a good, he kind of reminds me of his shot reminds me of Fisher. But I'm trying to think. I didn't get to see Fisher when he was young, so I just saw him when he was like 27 to when he played in Dallas and played for like 6 games. Said that he fell out of love with the game or whatever, and then they released him. Then he went to the Thunder. Yeah. But I was playing NBA 2K and saw this come up. I was like, what in the hell does this mean? I thought it was a joke. I actually had to look at the date to make sure that it wasn't April Fool's. Because like the instant I saw it, I was like, it can't be April already. This is nuts. But uh, tell me what you think about this deal and what it means for the Knicks. I mean, they're going to have a massive amount of cap space for sure now. So that's 29 million coming off the books plus how much is, so that's 29, and then but Wesley Matthews, oh it is, yeah. Is Wesley Matthews an option? A player option? So either way though, yeah, it's so they'll at the end of the year they'll have those two contracts coming off, which right now it's like 38 million plus what the rookie one is on Dennis Smith Jr., which I don't think is more than 4. I think it's like 3 million, so 40 million, and then 38 comes off the books. Plus, I mean, you're losing, let's see, 30 something million. So you basically just traded for cap space, which is what the Mavericks used to do all the time. And I'm so glad that they're, because I was like, oh, that'd be fine. We could trade Dennis Smith Jr. for, you know what? It's what's crazy. I want the Mavericks to go get Fultz now, because it's just TOS, which I have, and I'm about to go have surgery next week for it. And if he goes and if I think he's gonna have to have surgery. But if you trade, what could you trade from the Mavs to get him? I just don't know what they would want. If they want a couple twos or what, I don't know what they would want. Is that, what's his name freaking out? Yeah. Unicorn Love. I didn't even realize that this wasn't even an option. But maybe it's something for... I just want the Knicks to be good because they've sucked for so long. And Porzingis was what they were looking for. So it's sad. But let me know what y'all think about this trade. What the Knicks can do next and what the Mavericks can do. Very interested in what's going to be happening out of this. And hopefully the Knicks end up getting the number 1 pick. I don't know. That takes the Knicks out of the AD stuff, with people thinking that could be a dark horse. I think it was a dark horse for free agency. It wasn't for